So President Donald J. Trump now claims, his name may have been deliberately planted in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Now, this is coming out from President Donald J. Trump. Even though 2 weeks ago, Donald J. Trump said this is all a hoax. But now, 2 weeks later, he's saying that his name is in the files. So he screwed himself up in this one. He's making himself look really, really, really bad on this one here. So we're gonna see what's going on. This is a bombshell news, and this is what Elon said. Elon said he should just release the files and point out which part is the hoax. Donald, enough is enough. Just release the files. I mean, you're making yourself look really, really bad. I mean, 2 weeks ago, or maybe 3 weeks ago, you and the Attorney General Pam Bondi said that there's no files. But now you're saying that your name could be in the Jeffrey Epstein file that was planted by the Democrats. So which one is it, Donald? Is this a hoax? Is there any files? I mean, which one is it? You guys are just playing games. Okay, so this is a huge breaking news. Now, I want to read this news article. This is from the Newsweek. They are putting out the information. Guys, if the AC is blasting, I truly apologize, but it's too hot here in Florida. I'm in a truck, and I got to blast this AC because I am so hot. I'm sorry if you hear like the AC blasting. So President Donald J. Trump says his name may have been planted in Jeffrey Epstein list. On Monday, President Donald J. Trump told reporters that his name may have been planted in the Jeffrey Epstein files by former Attorney General Garland, Merrick Garland, or former FBI Director James Comey. Now, President Donald Trump was asked in Turnberry, Scotland, you have said you have been briefed that your name was in the Jeffrey Epstein files. Doesn't the Attorney General have to tell you? The president responded in part, well, I haven't been overly interested in it. It's a hoax. It's a hoax that's been built up by those way beyond proportion. Those files were run by the worst scum on earth. They were run by Comey. They were run by Garland. They were run by Biden. Those files were run for 4 years by those people. Hold on, Donald. This file, again, Jeffrey Epstein supposedly took himself out under your term, right? The first term, it was under what, 2018, right? Or 2019. So this is way before Joe. So again, you still had the time to look through those files. The whole thing is a hoax, Donald said. They ran the files. I was running against somebody that ran the files. If they had something, they would have released. Now, President Donald J. Trump also referenced discredited and uncorroborated claims in the Steele dossier, a collection of unverified intelligence reports compiled in 2016 by former British spy Christopher Steele. Commissioned as opposition research during the presidential election, the dossier contains allegations about Trump's ties to Russia, including claims of collusion between the Trump campaign and the Kremlin. as well as salacious and compromising personal material. But come to find out, by Tulsi, the Russia election 2016, that was not the real deal. It never happened. So he continued. Now, they can easily put something in the files that's a phony. As an example, Christopher Steele wrote a book we call The Fake News Dossier. The whole thing was a fake. They can put things in file that was a fake. Those files were run by sick people. President Donald J. Trump also asked again Monday about the possibility of pardoning Maxwell, reiterating that he is allowed to do so. Maxwell, a close associate of Jeffrey Epstein, the late financier and convicted, offender, was convicted of trafficking in 2021 and sentenced to 20 years in prison. Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon, but nobody approached me with it. Nobody asked me about it. President Donald Trump told reporters when asked about the possibility, is it the news about the aspect of it? But right now, it will be inappropriate to talk about it, he said. The remark echoed the president's Friday comments when he told reporters, it's something I haven't thought about. I'm allowed to do it, but it's something I have not thought about. So in recent weeks, President Donald Trump has struggled to shift the conversation from the Jeffrey Epstein, a wealthy financier and convicted offender who authorities said died by suicide behind bars in 2019. This was under the first term President Donald Trump. He should have got involved in this and just, released a lot of information. President Donald Trump has faced pressure from his supporter to release the government's files about Jeffrey Epstein, which they believe will reveal a cover-up in the case to protect Epstein's wealthy and powerful friends. So basically, Donald J. Trump is saying that my name is in a file. I don't know how it got in there, but my name is in a file. But then 3 weeks ago, he said all this is a hoax. And then the Attorney General says there was a list on her desk, but now it's no list. There's no Jeffrey Epstein list. But there are 10,000 videos, and if there's videos, there gotta be a list. There has to be a name. It's going back and forth. All this is just completely just messed up, confused. And I believe the left and the right are just playing games with the American people. I believe the left and the right and the middle, the independents, and not only American political party, but also those foreign nations. I believe a lot of them were involved in this stuff with Jeffrey, and they don't want to put it out there. They don't want to get busted, so they're protecting each other. So what now? What's next? I mean, Donald made himself look bad. It's a hoax. By the way, my name is on the list, and I think the Democrat is trying to set me up. So it's no hoax. There is a list, Donald, because you just mentioned that your name could possibly be on it, and it's a setup by the Democrats. So there is a list, Donald. There is a list. The problem here, why don't you release it? Hey, Donald Trump Jr. Come on, Donald Trump Jr. Remember back in the days on Instagram, you were telling, again, putting the message, release the Jeffrey Epstein file. I mean, you was one of them that was pushing for it. And now you're very quiet. That's the thing. Once these people get into power, that's it. They're done using the Americans. And that's not only for Republicans. I mean, this is Democrat. This is all, you know, all the politicians. I mean, Mike Pence said it best. Stop playing politics with people's lives. So even Dan Bongino said, I am no longer the same person. What I just saw changed me forever. He saw something. He saw something. And he said that his life has changed forever. And he said the truth will be revealed. The question is when. Well, here's the thing. If it doesn't happen in this world, eventually God will expose it. Anyway, guys, this is all the information here. What are your thoughts? Donald, once again, with the Jeffrey Epstein file, and he's saying that my name is on the list. You know, the Democrat deliberately put my name on there. They're trying to set me up, but he did mention that all this is a hoax and that the list don't exist. So which one is it, Donald? Which one is it? Thank you so much for watching. Please share the video. Make sure you check out the videos I posted today. The link will be in the comments box. And thank you again for your support. Till next time later. Peace.